Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing is Milton. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. They'll get this up to about the 44.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's Milton. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go. Viking 18. 70 lock. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Now Milton. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
8, track. 6, ready.
To throw is Milton. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Makuba. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Jake Elliott
on for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. That is caught, Schoonmaker. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. On first down, it's Blue. And he's going to get this one down to the 45-yard line. Jalen Carter in on that tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now 2nd and 9. To throw is Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. With a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Prescott. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. On now is Ty Zentner to punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. They find some open field here. And all the way down to the 37. 43 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Touchdown! A.J. Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, it's only week one, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work in preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
That is incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Here's a diving catch right side. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go, 40.
Now Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Prescott down. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They go with Blue between the tackles. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, give him credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run, and then executed.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Another completion there. And you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first. You know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
1st down.
Running left, it's Barkley. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 82 yards rushing for him in this 1st half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 2nd down and 4. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Shut up. 65, moving like check.
Barkley. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Now they'll audible to something else. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. David Njoku from 6 yards away. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Hey, kill. Yeah, everybody kill. Wide 8.
Prescott from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't come their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run with blue. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Prescott off play action. Left side to Lowen. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's Prescott. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Nolan Smith in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Here's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked back in the 24. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So not the strongest of kicks we've seen him make, but he gets a favorable bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
Yeah, that was one of those where he needed the 6-iron, but he pulled out the 9-iron. That one was run out of gas quickly, but he does manage to pop it over the bar.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, Tank Bigsby. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action Week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. Best part about his game, has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
111 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll change things up. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Touchdown, Philadelphia. David Njoku, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Next to score, Eagles 28, Cowboys 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Yeah! Here we go!
They start the drive with a give to Blue. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Prescott to throw it. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard.
Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They go play action here on first down. To the left side, he's got Royals. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Royals, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Touchdown, Cowboys! That's an 83-yard kick return touchdown. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Still down very big on the scoreboard, but a little feather in their cap here.
And it's a big-time play, and if you don't get energized after a kick return, well, then your team just doesn't have any spark. We'll find out if this is the start of a big comeback or just cosmetics as we go along.
Point after, right down the middle. And that would cut this lead down to 25. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up.
The onside kick is recovered by Philadelphia.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A handoff, Barkley running left. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 6. Pass complete to Royals. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
What a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else. Up the middle with Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 134 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works. First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Here we go, 47.
Throwing, Prescott. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Zach Boyd in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. The short one there, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They begin with a run by Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.